Today I'll be talking a little bit about Simply Straight and the great benefits of it. On average, women spend 55 minutes of their day getting ready. About 28% of these 55 minutes are spent blow drying and styling their hair. Take this into consideration as we take a look at this next graph. According to the Department of Labor, nearly 70% of women aged 20 to 54 are active in the labor force. Now, keep in mind that aside from jobs, women likely have other responsibilities. Perhaps they're students, mothers, etc. Simply, they don't have enough time to be spending 55 minutes of their day getting ready. However, lucky for us, there's a product intended to simplify this process, and that product is Simply Straight. Let's use Sydney as an example. A double concentration business major, you might have seen her walking around the campus of Monmouth University, president of the club volleyball team, and hardworking employee. Bottom line, she's very busy. Now, like the majority of young women her age, Sydney likes to switch up her look. However, she finds herself usually unable to do so due to such little free time. That is, until she discovered Simply Straight. Now, I could tell you the results, but I'm a firm believer in the quote, "A picture is worth 1,000 words." So I clearly cut to the bottom line here, Simply Straight works. Now let's backtrack a bit. What exactly is Simply Straight? Simply Straight is a ceramic straightening brush intended to simplify the hair straightening process. It combines the functions of a hair straightener with that of a straightening brush. Simply Straight heats up to 450 degrees and features an LCD screen to display temperature. Are you the type, like I am, who might fret over whether or not you've left your flat iron plugged in before leaving the house? If you're not, Simply Straight features a 60-minute automatic turn-off to put your mind at ease. Now, I feel so confident about this product that I'm willing to openly discuss its competitors. Clearly, a direct competitor to the hair straightening brush, or I should say an indirect competitor to the hair straightening brush, is the hair straightener itself. Popular brands might include Paul Mitchell, Shea, etc. Taking price factor completely out of the equation, these flat irons are dangerous. Using them on a consistent basis could result in what we refer to as frying your hair. Let's take a look at some of the dangers. In the video you're about to see, you'll see a girl is doing a hair tutorial. She's using a curling iron in the tutorial, but the same result can be seen from a flat iron.
Those spice helps keep me feeling dry. I don't do my work hard. I gotta make stuff culture.
Hey guys, it's Tori. I'm basically just teaching it.
That's one headline. So she's just showing everyone how to curl their hair. And then her hair is off. She's as shocked as you are. Now, lucky for us, we never have to worry about this happening with Simply Straight, thankfully. Ceramic bristles combined with silicone bristle with bristle tips lift the hair at the root, equally distributing heat amongst every strand, protecting the scalp, and also preventing it from burning. This, combined with the convenience factor of a hair straightener and a brush, puts Simply Straight at a clear advantage. I furthermore feel so confident about this product that I'll compare it to other straightening brushes already on the market. You see these two as an example, the InStyler straight up ceramic straightening brush, as well as the Daphne ceramic straightening brush. You'll find that in both cases, Simply Straight triumphs in terms of price. You'll also see when directly comparing it to the Daphne straightening brush, it triumphs both in terms of price and quality. You'll find that Simply Straight is $160 less expensive and heats up 90 degrees hotter. Great for hair like Sydney, that curly hair that you really need hotter heat for. I now turn my attention to you, the retailer. I could have chosen to first market my product to Target, Walmart, Ulta Beauty, Sally Beauty Supply, but I didn't. I chose Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'll tell you why. I came across your mission statement upon some research. It stuck out to me that you value everyday low prices. In addition, you strive to provide the right products, services, and solutions for your customers. Simply Straight easily coincides with your mission to provide your customers the biggest bang for their buck. As I mentioned, the suggested retail price is $39.99. Furthermore, with a profit margin of 35%, Bed Bath & Beyond would yield a wholesale price of $25.99, therefore yielding $14 worth of profit per unit. Now, how do we know that this product is right for your consumers? Again, more research. As seen on TV is certainly no stranger to Bed Bath & Beyond. However, this is not enough for you to accept my offer. That being said, Bed Bath & Beyond already carries the Infinity Pro by Conair Curl Secret, as well as the Turby Twist Super Absorbent Hair Towel. That being said, adding Simply Straight would add to the already present concept of simplifying the hair straightening process. I now present to you my offer, 36,000 units. That is 36 units for each of your 1,000 stores. I'm willing to offer you 3 months of product exclusivity, in addition to representatives for in-store product demonstrations. That being said, I ask to be located next to the Curl Secret and Turby Twist, at eye level, on shelves in time for the holiday season. Keep in mind, we're going to assume for the purposes of this product, we're in August or September, so that there will be time to order the product. Now, there are 3 million women out there already loving Simply Straight. Please help your consumers love it as much as they do today. Thank you.
Yeah, so I have a question. Should we choose to roll this out to all stores, what kind of production flow do you have behind the 36,000? If we wanted to open this up to all of our stores, and they would order themselves, some of our stores could order up to 1,000 units per week. Are you prepared to be able to fulfill those purchase orders?
Yes, as of right now, for an initial purchase of 36 units per store, we have enough to roll that out. And obviously, over time, as we see how stores produce, we can add up from there and fulfill it on our back end.
Okay. And how quickly, if the stores, if we wanted to turn this SKU on to activate it to all doors, that the stores then would be responsible to order their own inventory. They could be ordering 36 to 50,000 units per month. Do you have the inventory to provide that constant flow to the stores?
Yes, and obviously, in order to know how much the store will be offering, we need to have the initial rollout, and that's why we're using this as a test, 36 units per store, see how that works, and if we get that income, which we're hoping obviously to get, we can make that happen and accommodate. Yeah.
In looking at your pricing recommendation, I noticed that most of the market is priced, you're saying at $60 and $200. Why would you recommend going so low at $39.99? Are we leaving money on the table and can we go $49.99?
It is possible, but I think that this product is so universal. I think that every woman needs it. We've seen the statistics from the Department of Labor, 70% of women are active there, they're busy. That being said, I think they're looking for a product that's a little less expensive. So by marking it down and putting it at a more affordable rate, I feel that we'll get more consumers that way.
Would you be willing to test it and for us and see which price point makes us the most money?
So price it at $49.99 as well as $39.99.
Apple stores.
That could definitely work because it's obviously, as a company, it's our main goal to satisfy our consumers, but it's also our goal to make a profit. So we want to make sure that we're doing something that's the most profitable. That being said, we can definitely test it out to see which one would be better and accommodate those needs. Any other questions?
I see this acts as a normal brush without being plugged in. Is that going to decrease sales for me on my other brushes? Because currently I love my brush manufacturers and they're making me great margins. So I'm afraid to bring in a new product that might be hurting my current product.
I don't think it would already hurt your current product because $39.99 for a regular brush to act without the straightening, I don't think consumers are really looking for that. They're really looking for the heat in addition to it being combined with the straightening brush. So I don't think that would already affect your present consumers that you have.
And do you yourself use the product?
Yes, I did. It cut my time by half. As I showed on the title slide, some of the reviews that were made from consumers from Amazon. It cuts the time down by half. One woman straightened her hair in less than 10 minutes, which is really great. It's a time saver and it's healthier for the hair.
When you talk about women being busy, and especially with like products that heat up,
Yep.
how long does the straightener take to heat up?
Less than 30 seconds to heat up.
Less than 30 seconds, so 450 degrees?
What other products do you have for us after this one?
We also carry the Simply Straight Pro, which does have more benefits such as it heats up quicker, as well as swivel cord, longer extension cord, I should say. That being said, for the purposes that we're looking for, we feel it's better to market Simply Straight, but we can test it out in markets and see if that works out better for us.
We don't have extra shelf space, so who are we taking out to put you in?
I would have to say those two, they're already on the shelves of Bed Bath & Beyond today. We see that Simply Straight triumphs in quality and price for the Daphne straightening brush. So in that case, I would have to say that product, because I feel that women are looking for something to help them, but also something that's affordable. And Simply Straight is the way to go with that.
I have an issue with that. I have a $100 ticket of an item that I'm, or $200 ticket that I'm moving, quite a bit of units per week per store. In order for me to make up what I'm losing there, I'd have to sell 4 to 5 units of your product, 5 units, to make up for one sale on the Daphne. So that's not going to work. I think we'd be willing to give you a test, provided you do it as a guaranteed sale. So should this product not meet or exceed our expectations, which, by the way, have you tested this in any smaller stores to get any kind of read of what kind of % of sell-through you're seeing at any retailers?
Yes, we have tested it. And in addition, we feel confident about this product in the sense that, like I said, I feel that, yes, you may get more per customer with something like the Daphne that's selling for $200, but we feel that this Simply Straight will get a lot more customers, which will yield into increased profits. So yes, we can definitely test it out and see if it works, compare it directly to the Daphne, see which one's yielding profit. We're very confident in this product and we feel that it can outshadow the Daphne.
I don't think we're willing to take out the Daphne.
Right.
What's your backup plan?
In that case, as opposed to limiting the Daphne, I would say perhaps limiting the number of units there, testing it out and seeing, because I feel like it's so important to test it out in a market and see how is it working and is it worth it. Obviously on your end it's important, and it's important on our end to know that this product is working and it's something that we should continue with. We feel confident about it, and we also want you to feel confident about it.
Anyone else? That's a first. You always ask questions.
How are you currently competing with online? Do you have any online system currently that will be kind of my competitor as you speak? Because we want to roll this out into stores. So currently, if you are selling so much online, are they going to come into our store to take the travel, actually go to the store, take the time to travel to the store instead of just calling up online and having it delivered to the house or with the convenience?
Well, that's why we're offering you exclusivity in addition to offering in-store demonstrations, so that when you come into the store, you see people actually using the product, explaining what it is, therefore attracting people to buy it in Bed Bath & Beyond locations.